Have you ever wondered how a starfish eats? Where are its eyes? And do starfish actually live under rocks? Alright, today we're taking a dive into the world of starfish, starring our very own chocolate chip sea star, Climbing. He flips, he climbs, and of course he eats, but the question is, how?
First off, I have to start by saying, of course we're not by any means marine biologists, but we are curious, right? Yeah, so we're pretty curious, so we utilize some tools like Google to learn a little bit more about Climbing and some of his family.
It's yucky!
It's not yucky, it's beautiful!
It's weird.
So first off, what is a starfish? We learned that a starfish is not actually a fish. Now that might sound obvious to some of you, but have you ever thought of it?
Yeah.
Okay, well I hadn't. We learned that a starfish is actually known as a sea star, and it's an echinoderm, which is related to sea cucumbers, sand dollars, and even sea urchins. Check out our sea urchin possibilities. Isn't he awesome?
Yeah.
So these sea stars might seem pretty simple, but they're actually pretty wild. They have no brain and no heart. What they do have is an incredible nervous system and an eye at the tip of each arm. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I think Starfish has the eye.
It does. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They use those eyes to sense light and darkness and help them move.
The proof? All of them dark?
They also have a special spot on their back that helps them to take in water. Kind of like when you use a straw to drink chocolate milk.
Yeah.
They have a water straw in their back to help them take in water.
Need water?
Exactly. Why would they need to take in water?
What? What do you want?
Sea stars actually use water to help them move. They have a water-powered body. It's kind of like a ocean superpower.
Yeah, what about?
They glide using their hundreds of little tube feet, suctioning to each part as they move along the glass or the sea floor, all powered by water.
Yeah.
What's it powered by?
Water.
Good job. So this whole system, it's a little complex, but it's called the water vascular system, and it helps them move, it helps them eat, and it even helps them hold oxygen.
Incredible.
Incredible? That's right. You can see our chocolate chip sea star right here moving up the glass. Look at those little feet wiggling. It kind of looks like it's dancing, right? Wiggling. It's like a walking water balloon, but cooler. All that sounds pretty incredible, right?
Yeah, I like.
But get this, how he eats.
Before I continue though, I do need to stop and tell you guys, Climbing, our chocolate chip starfish, is pampered. Yes, we hand feed him frozen food to, let's just say, stop him from exploring his more natural instincts, or should I say, exploring his roommates a little too much. So we feed him, and of course, we gotta feed the clowns.
The starfish, its mouth is on the underside, the side you guys are seeing right here, of its body.
I can see.
Yeah, check it out. And the way that it actually eats is it spits out its stomach, wraps it around the food, and brings it in. It uses things like enzymes to break down the food so it doesn't actually have to chew. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And if you see this, it's not goo or slime. That means it's eating time. So far, I think we can see that the starfish is not only pretty cute, but it's pretty incredible. But don't let all that slow crawl cuteness fool you. These little guys are actually predators, and they'll eat soft-bodied creatures like snails, small shrimp, sometimes even coral, and dead fish or fish that are a little more slow-moving. They use those little 2 feet to grab on, suck them in, and break them down.
Eat one more fish.
No, he's not going to eat your fish, though. We keep an eye on him. Did you know there are over 2,000 different types of sea stars?
Yeah. What's for legs?
That's right. Now, they all eat in a crazy way, but they're not all the same. Sea star, 4 legs. Yeah, Climbing. So Climbing has 5 legs, but actually they can have up to 10, 20, and even 40 legs.
Yeah.
One of the biggest sea stars is a sunflower sea star. It can grow over 3 feet wide. That's pretty big, right? Now, starfish live all over the ocean, from tide pools to the really deep parts, but one thing I can tell you is they don't live under a rock next to a sponge with a talking squirrel. Sorry, SpongeBob. So next time you see these incredible little sea stars, remember, sea stars have hundreds of feet, they eat with their stomach outside their body, and, bonus fact, they can even regrow back their arms. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you'll come back for our next adventure with another creature. Stay curious.